Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking the word. Hey, I'm still here at the Edgewater Hotel, and no one has told me what my room number is where I'm staying. So I have a cash prize for whoever can tell me what room I am staying in here at the Edgewater Hotel. Okay, let me give you a hint. Go on the internet. It shows you like each room, and you can take a guess where I'm staying. Today I want to talk about, do you have treasures? So it talks about here in the Sermon on the Mount, treasures in heaven. And that's taken from Matthew 6, verses 19 through 24. Okay? So it says this, do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven where moths and vermin do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eyes are unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Okay? So, treasures in heaven. I like where it says, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven where moth and vermin do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. You have seen today, and we experience it here all the time, things get worthless if they're just not used, okay? So you might have a car and you might go, this car is the greatest thing. I'm going to keep it forever. Well, you keep it for 20 or 30 years and keep it in the garage and keep it all perfect, and something happens. Well, the car doesn't even run right after 20 or 30 years. And so all that stuff that you thought was the greatest thing, it turns out to be garbage, okay? Sadly, nowadays, the things that I think are great, that we think are great, and we're like, oh, we need to hang on to all these things. We need to hang on to these things. The reality is this. When I die, what happens to those things? Anyone know? What happens to those things when I die? That thing that I thought I had to have, that piece of jewelry, that car that I had to have, that boat that I had to have, all that stuff, and a lot of little knickknacks and trinkets and stuff like that, all that stuff that I thought I had to have, you know what happens to it? At the end of your life, your kids are going to have a garage sale, and that thing that you paid $100 for, they're going to be lucky if they get 10 cents for it, okay? And then everything they can't sell on that garage sale for 10 cents, they're going to back a dumpster up to the house and they're going to start throwing it all out. And those things you thought were so great, I got to have this, is in a dumpster in a landfill, taking up landfill space, okay? Jesus knew this, okay? And he said, don't store up for yourselves, treasures here on earth, that the stuff is going to rust, the moths are going to get it, it's going to deteriorate. I think my house is oh so great. Well, it deteriorates all the time, and I keep having to do repairs on that house, okay? Now think about it in 50, 100 years from now, all the repairs I would have had to have done on it. And I think it's oh so great. Well, it's not. Jesus said, store up for yourselves treasures in heaven. So if I give money to the missions program, whatever missions program I want to, that has eternal benefit to it. So where you spend your money, the things you do with your money, ask yourself, is it like just something for myself, for temporary, this time here on earth, or does it have eternal benefit? Is it going to be bringing people into the kingdom? Is it discipling those people, and so forth? That's where our treasure needs to lie, okay? So the things I do, I need to be looking at it more like that too. Do I need to be buying that thing that is going to, deteriorate? Or should I be investing it in kingdom stuff, which has eternal impact? It's reaching the lost so they can go to heaven. It's discipling so they can reach others for the kingdom. That's what you need to be asking yourself. Treasures in heaven. Thank you for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I'll see you tomorrow as we continue our journey through the Sermon on the Mount. Lord's blessing to you.